Hello, welcome to teleSUR English. We go live now to Honduras as the presidential candidate Rixi Moncada offers statements. Let's see. I know that I'm not alone, that here with me there are many people. That's why I speak to you. The elections are not lost. The bipartisanship imposed us the electoral tricks, adulterating the transmission system. To this trick, I must add the foreign interference of the President of the United States, who little time after the elections announced the support to the narco trafficker Juan Orlando Fernandez, it was sentenced by themselves that he found himself a cartel, a crime cartel, in an act without precedent. The President, Donald Trump, condemns me, acknowledges me as the main opponent. The intelligent people of Honduras reject without any doubt was understood by the people as an interference. I declare that I will keep my position and I won't give up. I will remain on the side of the people, firm in the defense of my homeland and the principles of the no-interference of our independence and the self-determination of the peoples. My proposal for democracy, the economy, defense of the public, and the defense of the people stands still. It is the most important in Honduras is to fight for social justice and the gratuity and universal and the fight for the truth and the fight against impunity. And if for that reason President Donald Trump qualified me as a terrorist, that file The Honduran people that knows me will be always on my side for his interference. I want this night to recognize the President Xiomara Castro for the dignity, for the dignity and solemnity that she showed as President of Honduras, also for her excellent statements. As President, the fight for my party, Refoundation and Liberty and Refoundation Party, to every young, to every woman, every brave woman that were mobilized on my side to oppose to the dominant oligarchy of this country, that defended this project of commune and justice. I want to thank them. Libre is a party who was born in the streets. It's the fourth consultation of the polls, of the fourth poll. We are socialist, democratic, and I acknowledge with a deep feeling the sincere backing of the resistance that the people gave us after this beautiful campaign and the oligarchy tried to take us. I ratify that this fight hasn't ended.
Las instrucciones giradas a nuestros líderes departamentales,
instruction given to our leaders to recount the acts must be accomplished. We have seen some areas evidence of the lies and whose responsibility is from bipartisanship. The trick of the polls of the system of that trick was approved by the Electoral Council. In that presidential level, there are acts that are not biometric, And at this moment, the total of this ad without biometric is about 2,000, over 2,000. That is equivalent to a 25, more than 25%. About these 2,859 ads, who is responsible for this? So here, this ads without a biometric has a difference of 217 votes, and without not having this, it was a decision of the Electoral Council. From those ads without biometric, the National Party has more than 1,000 ads. The Liberal Party has 1,041 ads without biometric. And from those, there are 200,000, more than 200,000. These acts that we bring you now, and that are part of the process of the technical revision that is being done, signifies that these acts establishes has the votes. And there are extreme cases in which this act has more than 100 votes that it should have. We are asking for this act to be controlled, to be revised. And we are going to use it. Because we don't have any doubt about the percentage of inflation of the votes. So here you can see that the difference of the Liberal Party is 204 biometric that we have registered at this moment. So, in conclusion, the bipartisanship has 2,600 without biometric. That implies that as in the primaries, they don't have fingerprints registered. They didn't make the match with the other tally sheets, but they already have them published. And you know how many votes sum these 2,600 ads? About 500,000, more than 500,000 votes. Today in the morning, a journalist asked which of the two candidates of the oligarchy I will recognize. That's what I told them. I won't recognize any of them. I answered, the two are the same. They protect those who don't pay taxes, and they steal more than 80% of the national richness. So we ask that it's
expresada en las urnas dentro de los 30 días que manda la ley.
It has to be respected the right of the people
a toda nuestra militancia,
and the will of the people that was showed in the tally sheets, in the votes.
A las mujeres y hombres patriotas, a continuar nuestra
We ask
lucha
them, to the women, to the men, to continue our fight pacifically, firm, with resistance, because the present and the future is not written with external imposition, but with the sovereign will of our people. Today we begin a new stage with more strength, with more organization, and with the certainty that we have, that we want a homeland, a free homeland, sovereign and independent. I love my country, and we will continue fighting, as always, victorious, and with conviction to continue the fight. Thank you very much.
A nuestra abogada, a nuestra maestra Rixi Moncada. ¡Que viva libre! ¡Que viva la resistencia! ¡Hasta la victoria! ¡Hasta la victoria!
And those were the statements of Rixi Moncada, the presidential candidate, after the elections that were held yesterday, Sunday, and where she was denouncing the misuse of the system. We will keep you informed about this and more news in upcoming broadcasting emissions. Stay tuned with teleSUR English.